It's not terrible for them and your kids will eat it. Cornflake chicken. Step 1, preheat your oven to 425 degrees. Step 2, combine 2 eggs and a half cup milk in a cup or a bowl and whisk it together. Pour this into a shallow pan or a plate with a good rim on it. Step 2, put about 4 cups of cornflakes, it's about this much, into a gallon Ziploc bag. Also throw into that bag 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, a half teaspoon of sugar, a half teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, and a bunch of grinds of black pepper. Seal it up tight and try to get as much air out of it as you can. Layer flat and start squishing. You want to break the cornflakes up into smaller pieces, almost crumbs, but you don't want to pulverize it. We don't want powder. I like to leave some of the pieces on the bigger side because they crunch up nice in the oven. Do it however you want to do it, but be careful not to pop the bag. I still do that all the time. Shake this up to combine it all, and then we're going to pour it out into another little sheet pan or a shallow plate. Pie plates work great for this. And your breading station is complete. On to the chicken. You can use pre-sliced or slice it yourself, but either way you'll need about a pound and a half of boneless chicken breasts. Cut into strips like so. Give them a couple pinches of salt. Now this is important and it's a great habit to get into. It's called wet hand, dry hand. Use one hand for only the wet and nasty stuff and the other hand only for the dry stuff. With your nasty hand, dip the chicken into the egg mixture. Then drop it into the cornflakes. Shake it up a bit, make sure it's coated, and then with your dry hand, lay it on a sheet pan lined with parchment. Even better is if you have a wire cooling rack that fits in there. It lets the air circulate and get both sides crispy. When they're all dredged and coated and laid out, give them a pretty good blast of spray vegetable oil or canola or avocado oil. You get the idea. You don't want a ton of oil on there, but you do want a little, and you want it in as even a coat as you can get it. And carefully turn them over and hit the other side. And put them in that preheated oven for about 10 minutes, maybe 15, all depending on how thin or thick you sliced your chicken. If you're using whole tenders, might be closer to 20 minutes, but always check as soon as it starts to smell good. That means it's close to done. And that's cornflake chicken. Easy, right? Right. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. If I managed to help you at all today, you can help me right back by subscribing and hitting like. It costs you nothing, and my kids will think that people like me. I'm gonna see how many of these I can fit in my mouth. Peace.